This is a very practical question because the intent of cluster, what I understand, this is very stood, is to have synergy. And synergy is nothing but benefits to all. And for that, there are some pointed initiatives which I feel we should take, which will help in achieving what we started. And fortunately, today, we have many clusters which have developed in itself and they are there for benchmarking. So my pointed initiatives or suggestions which can be, we should establish the common digital infrastructure, which is the base in today's world of communication. Then when it is digital infrastructure, similarly we should also taking the benchmarking from the Maruti and Tata and Mahindra, they have developed. So the physical infrastructure, also shared infrastructure, is very importantly required for effectivity of the clusters. Then very importantly, the government policies, frameworks, those have to be made available to all the new entrants, the new startups. And if suppose that is commonly available, the benefit will be definitely there. My other colleagues on that stage, they mentioned that there is a need to develop the manpower and particularly the talent management. Talent management in the sense that it requires special skills. And the variety, it's quite wide skill which is required. And from drivers to the logistics keepers, like logistics service providers. So you have to have a proper knowledge sharing and talent sharing also. Now coming back to the current era, we should not forget taking the advantage of current initiatives which are worldwide available, particularly smart way of doing the business. The artificial intelligence, then smart supply chain management also, vendor development for the new steps which are required to be taken. Many times the words which are that way jargons are used commonly, but it is required to be having openness in that. Open innovation is one thing which is very, very required, and that when I call it open, it should be shared to all. It should be available as reference. Somebody having some lesson learned, it should be available for others to take the benefit of it. So this type of common platforms, and I would say today's conference also is one of them. So which definitely I thank to the organizers that this can be one of the initiative which is the answer to that. Coming to particularly to IT initiatives and automation architecture. There, what you said is the plug and play gives more benefit. So plug and play IT and automation architecture also is required. The last but not the least, what my other friends also have mentioned, that monitoring and communicating the performance of the cluster also is very important. Because what I started with, that the benefit or the intent of this cluster is to have synergy. If suppose in the synergy, if at the end all the initiatives, if I don't get the desired benefits, and one more thing is, I don't know what benefits I am getting. So whatever is measured is only can be improved. So that measurement and then communicating to all the cluster members. These are few bulleted initiatives which I feel which are required to be, which can be started and which will give benefits definitely. Thank you.
Thank you.